Yo, what's good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned as he checks his microphone. Today, we have a new little curveball. Yeah, there's going to be a new Kaiju 8 official game. Kaiju number 8, the game official. This Twitter page was created this month, April 2025. The first tweet was released. This is just showing more people to follow. Yeah. This first tweet was from the 22nd. So yeah, they just started tweeting stuff out. If they're at that point where they are just now making the Twitter account and everything, I think that's a good sign that they have been putting a lot of work into developing the game and everything, and like now they're feeling like a bit confident, a bit ready to start showing some stuff off. So maybe we have a banger of a game on our hands. Maybe it's a cash grab, because as we know, Kaiju number 8 literally only has one anime season out, and typically gacha games follow the anime. Now, some gacha games can take a liberty and follow the manga content, but as far as we know, anime only right now. We got a few little like quick trailers here. So this is number 3. Or this is from the 22nd, so 3 days ago, or 2 days ago, because tomorrow we're getting a live stream. That's the point of this video. But I will go through these little teasers first. Oh wait, this probably has sound to it. Let me turn it down just to be safe, because there's nothing really too amazing going on up here. But at first you can see all of the troops are gathering in preparation for something big, obviously. Alright, cool. Then we come up here to Kaiju number 8, the game. New info incoming in 2 days. Now, they're going to be having a live stream that's like, or rather, it's going to be an Anime X Games special broadcast, and they're going to be incorporating Kaiju number 8 into the live stream somehow, so we should get some solid information. Again, if the game is developed to this point that they're showing us all of these little graphics and stuff like that, without it saying this is still like test footage, this is susceptible to change. It doesn't say anything like that in the first 2 trailers that I'm seeing here, and it definitely doesn't say anything like that in the 3rd trailer either. But the 2nd trailer is literally just this man Kafka walking it down. You know how he does. But you can see a lot of detail in his like character model and his back and everything, which yes, it's just the character's back, but you can also see his horns on his shoulders. You can see all the veins in his back. Everything is like articulated, or I guess everything is detailed. There we go. Very detailed. So the animation looks really good, actually. And guys, you always mute this, and then it always just comes back with sound anyway. Then we have the 3rd little video of Kafka actually doing his little action jump in, and this one dropped today at like midnight, I think. So we have the live stream tomorrow at 7 a.m. my time. That is about 21 hours and 20 minutes for me, I believe. But yeah, guys, definitely tap in for the live stream. I'm already supposed to be going live tomorrow for Phantom Parade's update with all the new content that's supposed to be coming in. But honestly, this live stream is at 7 a.m. I'm down to take a break from my JJK stuff, or at least get something set up for an auto farm, so that I can switch over to this live stream and go ahead and get this cracking here. But guys, you can see that the game is a collaboration between Akatsuki and Toho Games. If you look down here in the corner, Akatsuki Games Incorporated, Toho Company Ltd, and then Production IG. But we do have some information. I think some decent information that we can pull from. Akatsuki and Bandai work on Dokkan, so hopefully this game is, I mean, honestly, Dokkan is just a really old game. I think Dokkan is one of those special cases where it's a really old game. It's a very big IP that is like known worldwide, world renowned. There we go. Just a very huge IP in general. So they can kind of take the liberties to do whatever the fuck they want with that. Whereas Kaiju number 8 is a lot smaller of an IP, and also it only has one anime season. So if they are going, I assume that the character release kind of like schedule or roster is going to be something similar to like JJK Phantom Parade, where JJK Phantom Parade does not have like all the characters in the world. I'd say that Kaiju number 8 might even have more characters to offer us, more interesting characters maybe to offer us than JJK, because like JJK is sorcerers from 2 schools and their personnel. You know, you got some movie characters and stuff like that. But Kaiju number 8, you have 8 full different companies that all have like fully proliferated teams and everything. They all have their own captain, they all have their own vice captain, they all have like notable members in each one of the companies. So I think that Kaiju number 8 probably has a lot more characters to work with, but even still, their character rollout could be something similar to JJK Phantom Parade, just because we are only in the first season. Because if you think about it, for JJK, we're only in the second season of the anime, so, and they obviously haven't done any manga stuff, so they're just kind of taking their time and just pumping out copies of characters over and over again. But guys, now I have not only the official website for Kaiju number 8, to watch the actual official full trailer that I just saw for the first time yesterday, because they started announcing all this stuff not in April. This stuff was getting announced beforehand, but I just wasn't keeping an eye on it really. I had heard something about it, but not really kept that close of an eye on it. And also, I just want to show you real quick, Toho Animation is the one that's going to be doing the live stream for Kaiju number 8. That should be very easy for people to find. I know whenever I'm looking for a gacha game company to do a live stream or something like that, I know I'm usually digging around and searching for a little bit there, but you can see here, it's probably going to be something talking about Kaiju 8 the anime, and also talking about Kaiju 8 the game. Now, my speculation is that the game will possibly release in July, because that's when the next season of Kaiju number 8, season 2 of Kaiju number 8 comes back in July. So I imagine the game could drop and go ahead and just start recounting everything from the first season while we're getting getting familiar with the second season. That is probably what I'm assuming here. If not, maybe like a month after, or maybe even in the same month, but just really late in the month after the anime comes back. Just give them a few episodes or something like that to go ahead and get ahead. But now let's go to the official website and look at the official trailer for the game. So if we look at the website here, we have a very cool graphic of Kafka in his kaiju form. Kaiju number 8, the game, and then we scroll down. So this has got to be, maybe they're going to announce an official name as well, because Kaiju number 8, the game, is kind of bland. But if we scroll down here, you can see Apple, Google Play Store, and Steam is where we are looking to get the platforms that we can get the game through. And then boom, we have the official trailer 1. So maybe they released an official trailer 2 or something like that. But at first I saw the trailer and I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is cool, it's whatever. But then I had to look over the trailer again, and I realized there was one specific part there that had me super hyped. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mute this, because I don't know if there's any crazy music or anything in it. But the animation, the graphics looks very fluid, looks very good. Now, like I said, I can see a character rollout kind of similar to JJK Phantom Parade for this game, but also, so when I first watched this, the quality must have been really low or something like that, because when I looked at it, I was like, man, this is kind of, I don't know, the 3D looks kind of like dull or something like that. But now that I'm re-looking at it, let me take off my hater blockers here. Now that I'm really looking at it, it does actually look pretty solid. The 3D models, I don't hate it. Akasi Games, Toho Games, of course, Production IG, and then probably said something like from the original story, Kaiju number 8. Oh, say that Kaiju that we're looking at in the trailer was definitely not Kafka, because Kafka doesn't have horns on his shoulders, and also doesn't have all those, like, it looked like there were plates in that Kaiju's back. Kafka's back has spikes down the middle, so that was not Kafka we were looking at. Maybe it was Kaiju number 9, the flat top one. Yeah, I don't know. Just watching this trailer again, it looks, well, maybe because I wasn't watching it in 1440p the last time. But just off of this right here, this is making me think that the game, even though the character rollout could be like JJK Phantom Parade, I think that the actual gameplay might be close to solo leveling or something like that. And I don't know. Maybe I'll like this a little more than solo leveling. Solo leveling just feels like, when you hit that wall hard, and then you just kind of put that shit down and you just walk away, and then you just don't think about it anymore. That's usually how you get through it, right? You just don't think about it anymore. You just put the game down. So that right there, it was very, very, very slow, or very quick actually. But that right there is what hyped me up. Not Mina Ashido shooting down a big ass like cannon at some random ass kaiju, but Hoshina slashing through the enemies. Hoshina is my favorite character in Kaiju number 8, because Hoshina is like Levi with a sense of humor. And then the main character's like little friend, Reno Ichikawa, Leno, whatever, however you say his name. I know in Japanese it's hard to pronounce L's. So sometimes I see the name as Leno, sometimes I see the name as Reno. But Reno Ichikawa, this man is absolutely fucking goated. This is the craziest side character I've seen in this show. This man got big main character energy, because he be getting crazy ass opportunities blessed upon him. He kind of reminds me of Yuno. Kafka reminds me of Asta, and this man kind of reminds me of Yuno. I see more similarities to Black Clover sometimes with characters than I do with Attack on Titan in the overall scheme of the story. But I do need to go back and continue to read. And then Kikuru Shinomiya, she's also really cracked. Yo, again, another comparison to Black Clover. Kikuru is very similar to Noelle in the sense that she was trying to be like all snooty and preppy and shit with the main character, and then the main character kind of like saved her ass, and she realized that she needed to stop being a C word. I won't say it, but she realized she needed to stop being a C word. Or I'll say the C word with a K because we're talking about Kaiju number 8. She realized she needed to stop being a K word, and she locked in and realized that she just needs to become stronger, especially after I can't say what happened because it's not in the anime yet, but it'll be in the anime this season. But guys, a lot of similarities to Black Clover than I actually realized. A lot more similarities than I actually realized. But yes, no, the trailer looks incredible. All the character models look incredible. It literally just says the game at the end. They're like, yo, this is the game, bro. So nah, I'm not gonna lie. Looks very interesting. I'm very excited to see what this game has in store for us. Like I said, I will be live tomorrow watching the live stream for this. I'll literally just have a little intermissionary period because JJK Phantom Parade is not going to be available for play until 6 a.m. Yes, the maintenance is from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So I'll be live around 6 a.m. and then I'll start up on JJK. After we cook on JJK for a little bit, we'll switch over to the Kaiju live stream. And then after the Kaiju live stream, maybe I go back and check the website, you know, little stuff here and there to see if there's any more information added out about it. And also check the Twitter page because I am following that as well. But then we'll just continue with our typical JJK Phantom Parade festivities. But if you guys did enjoy this video, then please do go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, comment down below and let me know what you think. I am trying to branch out and play more games and bring a little more entertainment to you guys. And yes, I love playing JJK Phantom Parade, but we all gotta admit that JJK Phantom Parade is really slow right now, at least until we get Curse Sweep Battle. And even then, it's still gonna be somewhat slow because Curse Sweep Battle has a limited number of times you can do it in the week. I feel like once they get all of the characters, crazy theory, I feel like once they get all of the characters caught up on SP updates, like even all the way to the characters that they're currently releasing, once they get all those characters updated with SP updates, I feel like they're going to move into an era where characters are releasing with SP updates, and then also going to be just getting the full 32 out of 32 every time they drop, and then they'll eventually make Curse Sweep Battle not a limited number of times a week type of stage, just a stage you can farm consistently, because I truly do feel that along with grades, levels, and skills, that SP hidden potential should definitely be considered a very basic part of character growth because it just gives characters, it fills in the rest of what they need, right? But if you guys did enjoy the video, do all the stuff that I said before. The Dead Man does love you. I gotta edit this and then check out the Breakers from Vic Gaming. Aww. Yeah, stay tuned for that video. Y'all have an excellent day. Peace out.